落ちた強豪飛べないカラス
What's up YouTube channel, Blackwing here, and today I'm gonna react to Dale Don playing Blackwings in his state championships. He's currently 4 victories and 1 loss, so 4-1, and he just lost the game 1 against Voiceless Voice, and now he gets to go first. So yep, let's react to this, because actually I watched this live and I immediately thought, okay, I want to make a video about this. So he opens up with Small World, which is nice, shows the FX Veiler, shows Garbage Lord, and then gets his Simoon to his hand, while he can find it from the deck. Alright, there we go. And then, obviously he uses the Simoon's effect, banishing Shagna from the hand, activating Black Whirlwind or placing it face up on the field, and summoning Simoon and searching Sadri to his hand. Next up, he will summon the Sadri and chainlink to activating Whirlwind. Sadri searches Samal and Black Whirlwind searches Vada. Next up, he activates Shamal to activate Black Feather Whirlwind from the deck. Shuffles the deck here, I think, and special summons Vada. Activating Vada's effect, sending Harmadan and Sephiroth to the graveyard. He probably sent both of them there, yep. And activating Black Feather Whirlwind, targeting the banished Shagna, and activating Shamal to get his Harmadan back to the hand. And the Black Feather Blackwing Dragon gets a counter. Next up, Shagna and Sadri are gonna make Boreas Storm, and it's gonna send a Blackwing card from the, or a monster from the deck to the graveyard. It's gonna send Zonda. Opponent is reading it, and then Zonda is playing effect, summoning Kunai from the deck. So this looks great, right? It plays effect and making Blackwing Dragon level 5. And then both of them are gonna make Brave Strix in defense, and before he actually gets to play the Brave Strix effect, the opponent will Infinite Impermanence him, so he's unable to search the rank up spell this way. And now Dale Don actually thinks about his lines, because obviously the opponent might or might not have Nibiru in his hand. So obviously in this situation there are a couple lines you can take, but I'm gonna actually show you what I would have done in this situation, which is completely different than what Dale is doing here now. Yeah, we know he has a Harmadan in the hand, so he looks at his options here. And he decides to go for SP Little Knight, which is obviously pretty good, because then you can play through Nibiru. Or you can at least save SP Little Knight with one of your buddies. Thinks about some combos here, playing Black Feather Whirlwind again, summoning Black Winged Assault Dragon. Opponent is checking the graveyard here. Then he decides to banish the Boreas and Black Winged Dragon for a second Black Winged Assault Dragon, activating Black Feather Whirlwind, special summoning back Shamal, special summoning Harmadan, playing effect, going to level 6, and opponent plays Nibiru here. Okay, here he plays SP Little Knight and tries to save SP Little Knight and one Black Winged Assault Dragon. Here I would probably maybe have saved 2 Black Winged Assault Dragons instead and just let the SP Little Knight die, but yep. Next up, Dale has a triple tactic talents, which is super nice, and he decides to look at the opponent's hand. The opponent has 3 cards in his hand. And the opponent is playing a Drisworm, banishing the Vata. and then he has 2 cards left. The ritual monster on its alone, it doesn't do anything, so Dale decides to set the spell back to the deck. Then some shuffling. And then it's the opponent's turn. And Black Blackwing is destroyed. Alright guys, so let's jump into Edo Pro replay where I've actually made this replay so we can analyze the gameplay better. Alright, so let's start the game. When we were actually looking at the gameplay or the stream, we actually noticed that Dale and his opponent were friends and they knew each other, so that may be a little bit influences what the opponent did and in which order he played his hand traps, because we know his hand was this, and we also know Dale's hand was this, so it was a really great hand from both players. However, the replay starts exactly as Dale started playing, and the opponent is really holding onto that Nibiru in his hand. However, I think there was one critical mistake that his opponent made that would give Dale an edge, and it's actually here. So here, the opponent doesn't let Dale to play Brave Strix effect before he infinite impermanences it, and you can see it because Dale doesn't detach anything for cost in the stream replay. So the opponent just goes straight ahead and plays infinite impermanence on it, which actually makes us a little bit of a, like, it creates an opportunity for us. And here Dale went for SP Little Knight, but I would go for Y-Strix here, because Y-Strix says that if a Ray Raptor monster, XYZ monster's effect is activated, you can set one rank up magic spell directly from the deck, and if it's a quick play spell, it can be activated this turn. So it doesn't matter if our Brave Strix is already negated, you can still play the effect, try to detach for cost, and it will trigger Y-Strix. So we would just special summon a Shamal here, our opponent would probably not Nibiru us here, and then we would play Brave Strix effect and actually detaching the cost. And after that, the opponent would be like, okay, it's negated, whatever, but it's not whatever, because then Y-Strix would activate and we would still get access to the rank up card. And why this is huge is because if they are friends and they know what they're playing against, now the opponent knows that he cannot let Dale rank up into Arsenal Falco with Brave Strix as a material, because otherwise it's too late to Nibiru, because otherwise there will just the Arsenal Falco will just float into an Ultimate Falcon. Yeah, so he would probably play, in my opinion, Nibiru right here, chaining it to the skip force. And why this is obviously huge is because then the Nibiru is already played and he has Teppers in the graveyard, he has access to Blackwing, Assault Dragon and Triple Tactic Talent and so on. So I think this would have definitely changed the outcome of the duel, and it obviously depends on would he have played the Nibiru here. Maybe he would have let the Arsenal Falco come to the field and then, you know, play effect, and then, you know, we would have gone there for like SP Little Knight with the Arsenal Falcon, and then Arsenal Falcon would activate in the graveyard, and then Ultimate Falcon would have activated its effect, and then that's the last point where you can Nibiru. But I'm pretty sure if they're like know each other a little bit, he would maybe have Nibiru'd here. That's just my guess, and it completely changes the gameplay then, because then Teppers activates effect here, bouncing back for the Whirlwind, and I think that would have been enough to just make the opponent play the Driz from here, because keep in mind, the opponent does not know his 2 last cards, he just knows he has 100 mana. So here, if there's like any extender, you know, that might be just enough for Dale to just, you know, keep on sync rank. So obviously here at this point, if I would be Dale's opponent, or the opponent who plays against Blackwings, I would be a little bit scared that, okay, these Teppers might be, not so nice, so I would probably transform it here. Obviously, that opens up the Triple Tactic Talents play, and we could actually also Triple Tactic Talents before, even here as well, before we activated Teppers, because Nibiru is already activated, but at that point the opponent could also just transform and banish the Teppers. So, yeah. Then we could look at the opponent's hand and take the field or the spell card away, just as Dale did in the match. And then we could just activate Black for the Whirlwind here, special summon the Blackwing Assault Dragon, activating the Black for the Whirlwind, special summoning Shamal, summoning the Armadan, and getting the Shamal's effect here, or Shamal's levels, I mean, going for Full Armor Master. And now why this Full Armor Master is really great is because obviously we have Chinook in hand, and we also have the Shagna pop in graveyard. And why this is really important is that we can at any time destroy the Nibiru, and if this Nibiru can't destroy the Nibiru token, which is 5000 now, this Druid Swarm has to play its effect to destroy it rather than destroying the Blackwing Assault Dragon. And when Blackwing Assault Dragon is on the board and has like any counters, you can obviously protect your Dark Monster from destroying by battle, which means that Full Armor Master is basically untouchable, and you also have that Chinook in hand. So I think this way, if the gameplay would have gone this route, I think Dale would have won it, like hands down. But then again, obviously it's a little bit hard to predict where your opponent placed the Nibiru, where he placed the Druid Swarms, and so on. Unfortunate that they lost the replay, but this is just one thing to maybe keep in mind, that even if your Brave Strix gets the negated, if you haven't played the cost, you can just go Wise Strix and play the effect, and even though Brave Strix is negated, Wise Strix will still trigger and you will get access to the rank up card. And that's basically what I would have done in the situation, and when I looked at this live, I was like, okay, this is the next play, in my opinion. And then when Dale went for the SP Lunite, I was a little bit like questioning that play. And then I just wanted to make a video basically of how I would have played. Huge congratulations to Dale for getting into top 16 though. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please comment them down in the comment section below. If you want to get access to my Blackwing deck, actually Dale already has the access to that, but if you want to get access to that as well, you can become a member from the link in the description down below, a Platinum member, and if you become a Diamond member, you even get access to my exclusive Diamond member only videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'm out.
それでも一人じゃなくなったあいつは強いよ。